Yeah, surgery went well. My surgeon was as happy as he could be. So, yeah, we spent the last couple of days recovering from surgery, but yeah, everything's been quite positive the last couple of days.
Can you tell us what you had done? Have some pins or?
Yeah, so I got a couple of screws and a plate put in, my lower ankle. Yeah.
And what's the process from here?
Yeah,
Stay off it?
So for a fair while. So I've got this back slab on at the moment, and I'll come back in a couple of weeks and get a full cast on, and then I'll get a boot on as well. So that'll sort of take roughly 10 weeks with the boot on and limited weight bearing, and then from there we sort of start the process of sort of walking and running and getting back into things from there.
Have you come to terms with another serious injury and how unlucky you are?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it takes me too long. I guess I've been in this situation before, but once it happens, there's nothing I can really do about it, and all I can put my effort into is how I can recover and how I can get through these next couple of weeks without any hiccups.
Did you know straight away that it was serious, Alex?
I had a feeling. Yeah, I heard a bit of a pop when it happened, so I guess that wasn't a good sign. So I had a bit of a feeling, and over that sort of those 24 hours waiting for the scan, it was quite sore. So yeah, I had a bit of a bad feeling the whole time that there was something quite serious.
It seems so innocuous.
Yeah, it was. I'm probably not going to. Just don't really want to get into how it happened and sort of what happened on the day just yet. I might just leave that for a bit later.
Can I ask you about the Optus Stadium surface? Plenty's been spoken about that. Do you feel like that contributed in any way? Really?
Nah, I've always been one that's liked the Optus surface and hasn't really found too much trouble with it. I've always found that Marvel's always a bit harder than Optus anyway, but I've always liked it. Yeah, so I don't put any blame to Optus at all.
I guess you need some time, firstly, but are you thinking of playing any sort of role with the boys, any sort of coaching in terms of the back line, or what might you do in terms of the team for the rest of the year?
We'll see. That's something I'll look at over the next week once things settle down and once I get around the boys again. But yeah, I'd like to think I can still have an influence around the group, especially with our back line. I'd like to think my influence is a bit more than just going out and getting a kick on the weekend. So I feel like I can play a role with the team moving forward and help us keep growing and keep improving.
Griffin Logue looks like the obvious one.
Yeah, I think so. Griffin's obviously been through his injuries of late as well, and he's had a few good weeks down at Pearce, and I think he's really ready to come in and fill the void as such. And he's a really talented player, and he's someone who needs a few games and just to get the feel of AFL footy again, I think. But I think he's someone who can come in and play a role.
So you saw him train a lot over summer as a key defender. He's not quite your size, but how will he go in that role? He has to play with the big boys, do you think?
Yeah, he's probably not quite my size, but he's got me covered athletically in just about every area. I think he's a very strong boy. He's got a great leap, which helps him against those bigger, taller players. So yeah, I think he can handle himself against any of the competition's key forwards.
How will the back six need to change? We need to change the way you play a little bit to play smaller. Will be a little bit of a different game without you, do you think?
We'll sort of see how things go, I guess, and see what happens over the next few weeks. But I think Griffin can come in and play that role that I've been playing, that sort of higher key forward. He's obviously very good aerobically, so he can get up the ground a little bit like I've been doing at times. But the strength of our backline has been our versatility this year, I think, about myself and Joel being able to change roles, and Luke Ryan, Ethan Hughes, Tatum Mann, they can all play sort of different roles. So I think that flexibility will really help us going forward.
Managing to get back from 2 broken legs before and playing so well, does that give you confidence about overcoming this one again?
Yeah, no, it definitely does. Like I said, I have been in this situation before, so I know what it feels. This injury certainly isn't as bad as my last one, and obviously I missed almost 20 months of footy, but the last one I was able to come back and be a better player on my return. So that's going to be my focus in this recovery as well. I guess get through these next few months and try and get through unscathed and get my body right, and then hopefully I'll have a full pre-season to get to work and come back a better player than what we've all seen this year.
Do you have to do more investigation, Alex, about why it went and whether there is anything else going forward? Does it look pretty innocuous, isn't it? You're just running,
So I don't really want to go into too much on that side of things. I've obviously had plenty of tests and that done with my other leg, doing it twice, and I've never had anything come back on my bone density and my mechanics and everything. my running mechanics are always pretty good. So the docs and physios are looking at the game and a few different incidents, but yeah, it's like I said before, it's not something I really want to comment on just yet.
Is that from a mentally, you mean? Is that you worry, concerned it might become a thing for you?
Oh no,
No.
no. As soon as I guess the last time, as soon as I was back, I was fine, and I guess I can't speak for how I'll be in 8 months' time, but I can't see it being a problem. I've got confidence in myself and complete confidence in our medical staff that I'll be right and I'll be good to go. This is an injury that sometimes happens. It's not anything too drastic. Once the bone heals, I'll be fine.
Are there any signs in the lead up to the game though? Because I know players before have said they wish they'd missed the game because they thought something might happen. Was there any?
No, not in the lead up to the game. I've gone into games a lot sorer than what I went into the last game.
Can the boys get to the finals without you?
We're early done already.
Right? Yeah. Look, it's not something we've focused on, to be honest. The way we've been playing, we've just been trying to keep improving as a team and keep being competitive in every game we've been in, which I think we've done. So our focus will continue to be just to continue to improve as a team, continue to be in every game we play in and be a really tough opponent. And we'll see where that takes us. So I've got full faith we'll be able to continue on the form that we've been on so far.
Good way to end the presser.
Just quickly, Ross Lyons been linked with the Blues. Can you just talk about how he's impacted your career and leaving you going through all these injuries?
Yeah, I've always had full support from Ross, and that hasn't wavered this time. He's given me a call and we've had a good chat, along with many staff, Peter Bell included, and he'll continue to support me going forward, and I'll continue to work with him going forward.
The way he's turned around, the way the club's rebuilt, do you think he's still the right man to stay at the helm?
Absolutely. We've been through some shit in the last couple of years, I guess, building back to where we are now, and Ross has been the most important part of that, about the group improving as a whole. So, yeah, absolutely.